Hey guys, welcome. I'm excited as always here on Money Talk Friday. I'm jumping into it right away. Let Facebook let you know that I'm out here today. But guys, yeah, let's talk. Let's money talk. So my name is Steven, aka Even Steven Money, and we are here live on Money Talk Friday, where this week's topic is flexible financial freedom. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Steven. After paying off over $100,000 in personal debt, my wife and I found our version of financial freedom. So it led me to launch my own money coach business where I help my clients create a plan. And that plan is to help them pay off debt faster, save more money than they ever have before. Also, they can live a better life today and retire comfortable tomorrow. So with flexible freedom, I thought it would be a great opportunity to not only talk about it, but so the link is in the comments there or in the actual post of the blog post. What I'd like to do is kind of give you a little recap of where I started with financial freedom to give you an idea of what we're going to talk about moving forward is to read that. So here we are. This past week, I was reminded of the flexibility I have as my wife and I have reached financial freedom. This flexibility allowed me to be a guest on a podcast. For those who haven't seen it, it was BP Money, Bigger Pockets Money. I was also able to give a money business team here in the area. I traveled for a job interview. It's a whole nother story. But even pick up my parents at the airport, and I was able to take some time off a little bit and with them for about 2 weeks. And this really got me thinking, just, how flexible financial freedom, how it relates to another topic, really the next step, which is financial independence and the need to remain flexible. So some interesting stuff. Hey, Scott. Yes, I am. The clean cut. This is pretty close to clean cut. So thank you for joining. No beard. It's the scruff today. I'm a young man. But I like that. You get that summer tan going. So financial freedom, So financial freedom is going to mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give my definition of financial freedom. And for me, it started with a checklist. It started with having no personal or consumer debt, having an emergency fund that allows you to sleep at night. So this, again, this one's for, depending on who you are, your comfort level, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. It definitely some ranges, or when you're paying off. Those would be the examples for emergency fund. But then there is the super saver, which is 15% of your income, and then of course the double super saver, which would be 30% of your income. And the income, and then your income or investments. This would allow one person, at least, the flexibility of work optional, which is Tanya Hester's book from Our Next Life. But yeah, so you have the option to work or to pursue other things, maybe a money coach, for example. And then for this last one, expenses are going to be low enough that financial independence is on the horizon, and your passive income and your investments are able to cover some of your current expenses if you make that choice, if you would use that. So again, financial freedom to me means that my financial choices are really less about money. The really simple answer is my views are more about focusing on the things that we value most, and that really that makes us happy. And the happiness is truly important in life, and it applies to your finances so much so, and it's really a big integral part of it. So flexibility, financial freedom really gives you flexibility. For me, that was me starting my own website and my business as a money coach. So what's really great is throughout this year, I'm going to be able to take things and I'm going to grow it slow and steady. And trust me, this is a luxury that I'm unfamiliar with. Um, but as it relates to our financial situation, it's such a great place to be in and a great opportunity. Now, flexibility is very important to me. And don't get me wrong, I mentioned, growing slow and steady. Um, our index funds are growing passively. Our money is growing. We are creating income. We're just doing it in a passive sense. And with that, even Stephen Money is going to grow, right? I'm going to be here working hard every day. But even Stephen Money really is about, it's about happiness. It's about flexibility. It's about creating that lifestyle that fits more to basically how I want to live and how I want to live with my wife. My flexibility has allowed me to pursue a business that, honestly, I get excited about. I woke up this morning and I was thinking about it a lot more. Let's just say that. And it brings me joy. I would even go as far as to say that, it's my passion. I passionate about helping others, create that plan for a better financial future. I encourage, I hold individuals accountable. I'm mentoring, and you're really just coaching too to help them grow their knowledge with money. And that's what's so important and so crucial for me. Guys, just a reminder, we're here live on Facebook Live, Money Talk Friday. I'm here every Friday. Topic today, flexible financial freedom. Say it with a little bit of a zest, but another topic, really a topic of transition is the financial independence retire early movement. It's called FIRE, and one of the pillars is to remain flexible once you have retired early. So this is an entirely different term, an entire different version of flexibility. It's really to remain flexible. Whereas in financial freedom, that would be that you're given this flexibility, that I just discussed. Now, for those who have reached financial independence, they preach the benefits of flexibility. People that come to mind, or websites, individuals, Our Next Life, 1500 Days, Coach Carson, Go Curry Cracker. I would like to think Mr. Money Mustache preaches flexibility, but those are all individuals out there that are going through that experience, and I'm pretty sure there's a popular website too that really talks about what we're going to talk about as well, which is it's called Big Earn. I believe, which talks about sequence of returns and understanding the 4% rule. Now, I want to talk about that and give a little bit of background, because it's not the easiest terms to understand, and hopefully this will give a little background to it. So first, what is financial independence? Financial independence is when your income meets or exceeds your expenses. Now, it's your passive income, so your investments, including stocks and bonds, and then also it could be a small business or real estate investing. So those items are going to be passive. And with that, how really financial independence works is the idea came through, or the retirement study is called the Trinity study. What they looked at was how much money would you need in retirement. And what they came up with and they tested was the 4% rule. So they said if you spend 4% of your portfolio, or your portfolio each year adjusted for inflation, that you'll be able to live on that for at least 30 years. And then they tested that, right? And they said, this is how often it's going to work. So the 4% part of it, and just to put some numbers behind it, is if your expenses are $40,000, what you then do is you multiply it times 25. That's the time frame that they used. That's the time frame that they used, I believe, on a 30 year. But anyways, Trinity study. So they take that, so it'd be $40,000, and you times it by 25. For that one, your portfolio would need to be $1 million if those are your expenses. So that should give the framework, at least for financial independence, the 4% rule, and understanding, just really general topic of it, general understanding of it. Now, getting a little deeper into it, and this is where the remain flexible part comes in, is within those, the study found that, and individuals researched it, and this is a great topic to go research as well, is individuals found that really where you could get in trouble was those first 10 years, that initial, when you retired, when you only were living off that income. And they realized that you need to remain flexible in those first 10 years, especially if you want your money to last throughout, or to, have a bigger portfolio. And by remaining flexible, just a couple of things that you could do. Now, one would be, for example, there's the 4%. What you could do is take that and in those first few years, you could bring it down to 3.5% of your portfolio. So to give some more room and lower your expenses. So instead of $40,000, that would be, the 10% is, $4,000. So it's right around, I believe it's $36,000. So you live on $36,000 rather than the 40,000. And that could be cutting expenses. It could include, not traveling, not making a big purchase, or, staying close to home. It depends. The difference between $36,000 and $40,000, it really isn't a large difference, especially if you're only doing it for a couple of years. But also, early retirement, you always want to work to do. You're always in early retirement or in financial independence. I've seen it time and time again, is that people still want to remain active, and a lot of times you end up doing what is termed work. But what's great about it is it's really optional to make money. But if that does make money, if you are, writing a book, or you're, I don't know, maybe you're working at Home Depot 8 hours a week or something, that does bring in some sort of income. And that, of course, could go on top of what you are already having your investments. So, part-time income like that, or something that, that you really want to do and you love to do, that you'd be able to help out. This is a great way to remain flexible and really reduce the risk of your investments ever running to zero. Pretty interesting stuff, or at least I think it is, of course. And that's the remain flexible of financial independence. But, with financial freedom, the way I looked at it is, what if instead we started to build that flexibility into our life as we made our way to financial independence? So again, kind of the wheels are turning a little bit. And before I move on, I'm going to take a drink. Just a reminder, guys, where we're at, what we're doing, who am I, what we're up to. My name is Steven, aka Even Steven Money, and we're here live on Money Talk Friday. This week's topic is flexible financial freedom, and there's more. But so a transition from, talking about financial freedom and really the case for it. So financial freedom for me has opened up the doors to become more flexible. It means we have more freedom to save money, save extra money, make purchases, and enjoy what matters most. So I really think we're living our best life now. I'm a big values proponent. And for me, that's enjoying my extra time with my wife. We'll travel together. So the travel part of it's eating at new restaurants, checking out new, all the creations in the world, and, the big, beautiful place that it is. And of course, focusing on my health and fitness. So, This morning, I went to my local CrossFit gym, woke up and they beat the heck out of me and I loved it, right? Or maybe I beat the heck out of myself, but either way. And, just focusing on that. I'm really a believer that, this is really the path. This is the plan. So it starts with paying off debt. You transition to move to saving money and investing. And then from there, you're going to create that financial freedom. And then it's it's a transition effortlessly to financial independence. So our plan is over the next 3 years of our financial lives is to then really turn this into that effortless transition to financial independence. That's financial freedom. And that's what I coach. That's what I encourage. That's what I, suggest, whatever terminology you want to use. But that is flexible financial freedom. Guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by, viewing it, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on the blog, you're somewhere that involves even Stephen Money. And you know what, my goal for you guys is really simple as a money coach it's to create a plan. It's a roadmap to your financial freedom. So I work together with my clients to create a financial plan. The financial plan is going to be to pay off debt faster, to save more money, really take the stress out of money and live that better life today. Because, you want to retire comfortable tomorrow. Hey guys, it's pay off debt, save money, and live a better life today. And, as part of a money coach, I highly encourage you to check out evenstevenmoney.com/money coach. I'm going to throw a link. I'm going to add the link in the comments as I do it right now, hitting enter there. So that'll take you to my website. That'll take you directly to evenstevenmoney.com and the money coach page where you can see really what I offer and, what it entails, what working with me is like, what's out there. And, there's some great stuff on there, and I think it'd be really helpful. If you already know, and you've already been considering getting a money coach, and just talking about financial freedom, flexible financial freedom has really sparked an interest, and that you want to find out more, really, you can book or schedule an appointment. And it's very simple. You select a time and you're able to talk with me free of charge, of course. And this is to see if we're a good fit, see if I can help you with your money problem, your financial issue, and, really see if we're a good fit to work together. But it's a great opportunity, as a money coach, and I'd be excited to work with you and find out if we're a great fit. Guys, that's all I have for this week, but I want to let you know that every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern on Money Talk Friday, I'm here, right? And next week, great topics. It's real estate, entrepreneurship, doing what matters, and financial independence. And that's going to be based around Coach Carson and really what the interview that I did with him. And also really exciting is there's going to be a book giveaway. So for those who stayed all the way to the end, or maybe you fast forward to this part, there is a book giveaway, and that will be announced on the blog Monday. And I'll give some notification on Facebook coming up this week, Wednesday. Email subscribers as well. So make sure to subscribe, keep everyone in the loop. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing, liking. Thank you for viewing this. I appreciate it. I really enjoy this stuff. Yes. So I love it. But again, guys, just thank you. I hope you have a great day, great weekend, and I will catch you on Even Steven Money, hopefully very soon.